Good morning, YouTube. Let's take a question here. Seems like a good one. Do most people in your experience overthink training? I find that setting one goal and making sure my reps are productive is far superior to watching YouTube training videos for 1,000 hours, which I used to do, and asking a million questions. Sometimes I think motherfuckers just gotta sort some stuff out on their own. Yeah, I think that's true. I think that's definitely true. So I just give you my take on this. So like most people are not training or not really interested in training. Not really. All right. I can tell you like I can tell you what YouTube's interested in for sure. Um, Most viewed, most engaged with content is going to be drama. All right. After that, people like gear, they like equipment, they like talking about that stuff. Bringing up the rear, like way down towards the bottom, is like really serious training focused stuff. Like that's what people tend to be least interested in. And to be honest, that squares with what I see in the real world as well, right? I mean, I could go, if I go into a gun store, there'll be plenty of people that are there, like will be interested in comparing the guns to one another. And there's just not going to be that much discussion about actually like shooting or training because most people don't really do that. Like, to be honest, most people aren't doing that. Now, I mean, when you're here talking about in the question, watching YouTube training videos for 1,000 hours, like that is not training. That's watching other people train or watching training content. There's not no value in that. It's not like there's nothing you're going to pick up. You'll pick up little things here and there, but it's not like watching other people train is going to make you better by osmosis. No, I mean, at the end of the day, it's something that you want to get engaged with on a regular basis. Whatever, I mean, that could take a lot of different forms. Like let's say you dry fire a few days a week and you're practicing with it, and then every couple weeks you go and you shoot a little bit of ammo. That would put you ahead of 99% of people in terms of effort. Obviously, talking about it is not really going to help. Now, I think to answer your question about overthinking, I think there's plenty of guys that overthink about training. And I would say that some of those guys, again, they ask a lot of questions, but they're not really like intelligent, informed questions. It like you get the impression that someone's engaged in the training process, and then they need a little tip to like move forward. No, I mean a lot of the wonky questions I get about training, like, oh, how does your timer pick up the dry fire? Like, I can't get my timer to pick up the dry fire. Like, those sorts of questions, that's not from somebody who really trains a lot. That's from somebody who's like, you know, they don't really know what they're doing. So I would say, do most people overthink training? No, they don't really do training. Some guys overthink training and like want to talk about it endlessly and not do it. But I would say most people that I would encounter, they don't really talk about it. They don't really express much of an interest in even doing it. Best advice I can give for guys that want to train and want to get better is like, again, get on some kind of a program. It doesn't really matter too much what that is. Some routine, regular use of effort to try to get better at shooting. Dry fire practice, live fire practice, some sort of like skills assessment. It could be anything. It could be like a qualifier course from something that you're interested in, or a USPSA classifier, whatever. Like, give yourself a goal that you're trying to do better at, and like actually put forward time and effort trying to further that goal or trying to get better on the thing that you're testing yourself on. Like, most people don't even do that. So yeah, do people overthink it? Not really. I would say people tend to not do it. And you know, it doesn't really affect me. You guys will do whatever you want. You will do what you find engaging and entertaining. And for most people, they'd rather talk about it than actually go do the thing. All right. That is the way it is.